clip. We got more toe than you could ever know. I guess this morning, is it?
Chevrolet JB with $1 says, were you not in a super family the last time you were in church? You know, I love these comments because it's like, aren't I the one? Like, who's been louder about how wrong all that was than me? Like, I've been louder than any of you. Somebody, too, says the best was everyone knowing April was coked up and Aaron sitting there having to deny it. Uncomfortable. I've thought about that before. I'm like, what if I just called her out on it? You know, while we were doing it. And I just blew up everything right then and there.
You fantasized about being a tough guy? Right.
And everything else. I don't think it would have been better for anybody. I don't think it would have ended any differently.
I don't know. I mean, sometimes a shock to the system might be.
Nobody stopped. Even after there was the arrest, she was still using.
Aaron probably never talked to her again. How does he know that? He wants it to be true so bad, you know? We got a new meme actually for this. He wants it to be true so bad. Right, Aaron?
I would really like that to be true.
Right. We'll be loading that up soon.
And he, he's speed running. He's staying on everything he can. He's staying as far as possible until that last possible day, He's going to stay all and zooted because, again, you have to look yourself in the mirror
and face what you've done.
And, he hasn't even gone through that process yet.
How do you know? How do you know what Nick's gone through? I don't know what Nick's gone through. None of my fucking business, honestly.
And then yesterday I saw tweets where he's continuing to admit to the cyber crimes thing, which
this is juicy. This is juicy. I haven't seen this clip. That's from the morning. I was busy this morning. I didn't see any of this, but we have a clip from the night show about my hacking and Nick's hacking after this. And I caught some of the stuff he said tonight. It was wild.
The way I found out isn't done yet. Found that out yesterday that
he found out the cybercrime case isn't shut yet. Nick and I both hacked his system and we hacked it good. And Aaron didn't know that the case wasn't closed. He just found that out. I just found out that the hacking case isn't closed. Why would it be closed? We fucking hacked your shit and distributed it to like 20 people. Your whole Google account, your whole system compromised, cloned your hard drive. Got your Gmail, got your YouTube, all your passwords, all your fucking Google Docs, everything related to the show. We stole it all. We have it all, nerd. Why would the case be closed? Fuck the FBI. Come get it. Fucking pussies. Have fun with that one. Yeah, let those pigs show up. I hope they know what's good for them. I don't even know how to talk tough. What a bunch of fucking idiots. I just found out the FBI case is still open. Right.
Hasn't even gone through that process yet. And then yesterday I saw tweets where he's continuing to admit to the cyber crimes thing, which, by the way, I found out isn't done yet.
I did. Nick has been on a tweeting spree. I haven't read any of it. I've told him he argues with anonymous trolls all day on Twitter. I can't do that. And I've told him he doesn't have to do that, but he loves it. Cause I'm tagged in it all. So I see every time I log on there, it's like 40 notifications and it's Nick arguing with people. I have no idea what's going on. I can't read it. It's all paragraphs. Like, I don't have time to read that. I have no idea what's going on, but I guess this is what he's talking about. I guess Nick went on there and admitted he hacked. I guess. This wasn't related to our hacking. No hacking will ever be our hacking. So maybe Nick did that on his own. I don't know anything about that. But I haven't seen any tweets. Oh, somebody said Alyssa Clips has it. So, well, after we watch Aaron talk about it, maybe we'll go watch that. Because I don't know. I honestly don't know anything about it. Aaron has been on this thing all day that I've been like on a defensive spree and I'm spinning stuff. I don't know what got released. I have no clue what got released. I'm letting you know I'm not worried about any of it because it's not real. So again, come get me, FBI. Suck my dick. Come seize all my systems, nerds. Fuck them feds.
Found that out yesterday that the cyber crimes thing isn't done.
So they could be
He
collected.
found out it's not done. He's the victim of it. He's sure it happened. Why would it be done? Nobody's in jail. Why would it be done?
This stuff too.
Oh, apparently there's just a metric. This retard would not stop showing this shit to people. And the reason it's taking so long is they have a laundry list of people they need to talk to.
Have they talked to any of them? Has anyone come forward and been like, the FBI contacted me about the hackening? or is he at fantasy camp again?
And I mean, holy shit. So yesterday he's like, oh yeah, he came up with this harebrained number. First of all, you can tell he's very upset that my divorce lawyer crushed him in all that divorce stuff. I mean, it's not difficult to.
Why would Nick be upset about Aaron's divorce lawyer? I don't understand. Can anybody explain the context here? Why was Nick involved with Aaron's divorce lawyer or divorce? My divorce lawyer crushed Nick. Huh?
Dude, you were a drug addict helping another drug addict with their divorce, and we smoked you. I mean, we really, it's not difficult. First of all, my lawyer is my divorce attorney is a very good attorney. I mean, you can tell Nick's remarkably jealous of him. But yesterday he's like, he's a creep and a scumbag. And why? Because he kicked the shit out of you? I mean, if my attorney can't wipe the floor with a cokehead who's barely legally able to practice.
Hold on, what? Nick was April's divorce lawyer? I have no idea what's going on. Like, this is completely made up bullshit, no? Gagzuki says, Metropolitan Detective Cybercrimes Division. I was after Big Sauce for crimes he knew were against Metropolitan City's police code.
Then he shouldn't be in the business. And then, like, the shit he got wrong, he's like, April was still there until August. It's like, no, she was removed from the payroll in April.
No, that's what he's saying is you didn't pay her after April, but she kept getting pay stubs of your company saying you were paying her. Both things can be true. Aaron pulled up proof on his thing like, see, I didn't send her any money after April. It's like, yeah, that's what Nick's saying. That's what Nick is saying. Nick says you owe her like 4 months of pay because you kept sending her pay stubs. Like you were paying her, which would be fraud.
Like her last check was April 1st, and then it was, adios.
And by the way, the whole month of April, you kept telling us April was coming back. So it's interesting to find out that you cut off her salary April 1st, the day she was actually on air of her last show. That's interesting. You kept telling us she was upstairs making candied bacon. She wasn't feeling well, but then she was feeling better and she might be back soon. When in reality, you knew she was gone. You cut off her payment. This is like when you murder your wife, but you tell the police like, no, I don't know what happened. Oh my God, she's dead. But they find out like an hour after you murder her that you like canceled her Netflix. It's like, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that if you didn't know where she was?
He comes up with this crazy number. She was owed this much money. No, she got what she was owed, and then she took a little extra. Good for her. Cost of doing business. That's the other thing. He's like, she took the money. First of all, quit simping. You ran out of drugs and she left you because you're a loser. All right? Quit simping. It looks so pathetic. But then he starts going.
So again, if you're simping stands for what does simping stand for? Something's something mediocre pussy. Isn't that a simp? Isn't it like, what's simp an acronym for? Isn't it like something mediocre pussy? So here again, you're like insulting your own wife, calling her mediocre pussy. When Nick talks about it like it was steak. Sucker idolizing mediocre pussy. Yes, that's what simp stands for, right? So like, oh, Carter's kids didn't know. Yeah. Sucker idolizing mediocre pussy.
Oh, yeah. Like he starts like listing these details of what was going on. He goes, oh, I know this because she got the notifications. No, bro, she wasn't on any of that shit. She didn't get any of those notifications. You knew it because you were in my accounts looking at shit. You just admitted to.
Dude, you admitted hacking me. Here's the problem. Again, and we've covered this a lot on this show. I don't know what Nick put out, and hopefully this Alitza Clips thing will be able to see it because I can't comb through all those tweets. Like it really is just a lot of tweets. It's like I got a death threat from Patrick. So he's going to get picked up on assault charges. Yeah, except it doesn't work like that. Like, even if what happened is a crime, you going, I got a text from Patrick that proves it. He admitted it over text. Unfortunately, like, that ain't how it works. You have to prove I had my phone and I'm the one who typed it and I'm the one who like, you really do. Like, there's a lot of like little stupid, really hard to prove, nuanced shit in the law. You know, there just is. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. There's just a lot of stupid shit like that in the law. And idiots, this is Dunning-Kruger, think they understand the law and they don't. You see it a million times on these body cam videos. I know I'm allowed to have a female. I'm asking for a female to search me. I know my rights. It's like, that's not a right. That's not in the law. You don't know what you're talking about. Like, I know I'm allowed to have my lawyer here while I get pulled over for a ticket. It's like, nope, that's not true. That's not true. Patrick said he hacked me and distributed a zip file on his show. I did. And I admit it. I did. We have all your stuff. We hacked your webcam. We have your nudes. I logged into your banner lord in the middle of the night and killed a lot of your guys. All that. Come get me. I told you this 7 months ago. Come get me. And you were all like, dude, it's over. You admitted it on your comedy show. It's fucking done. And I went, keep that energy. Keep that energy when the cops don't come knocking. I even said the cops might come knocking. There ain't no crime being committed over here, dog.
More of the crimes that you're already on.
You're already fucked on them, dude. They've been getting this case together for 6 months. You're so fucked, dude.
Oh, he goes, oh no, she saw this and she saw, no, her name was not on any of the business accounts. Her name was not on any of the software or anything like that. You got that.
She was the GM and you didn't let her do anything. I love the little tidbits we learn after the fact. She was the general manager of Steel Toe Media, Inc. She didn't do shit. She was a valve painter he hired to be his fan in his house. He didn't want her out there being pretty for anybody else. Stay with me, live with me, suck my dick, be famous. She gets her pay stubs, idiot. What I saw Nick allege was that she kept getting pay stubs for months after she wasn't getting paid. his argument is like she didn't have access to any of the payroll software. It's like, yeah, that has nothing to do with anything. Employees get their pay stubs. Every employee gets their pay stubs. It doesn't mean you have access to your company's payroll system. That's not how pay stubs work.
From looking at my shit. And even then you didn't get it right. He's like, oh yeah, I saw the insufficient funds things. I don't know. You can check my records. I've never missed a paycheck. Thank you very much. The Steel Toe audience is fantastic. So he's just.
If I have to make deposits into the account so that they can pay me, I do it. We run a good business over here.
Getting wired and drunk and shit-faced to this day and crying about his boyfriend, crying about the man he loves, crying about the one who got away, and continuing to confess to his crimes.
Aaron keeps this gay theme going on. He said it about me, but now he's saying it about Nick too. He's like, they're in love with me. They want me sexually. Melton and Nick, they're obsessed with me sexually. It's like, right. We are. We want to see that little kickstand button. We want to see that little nibby nubbin.
I think he really is having a hard time with my shit coming to an end here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he really still wants to be connected to me. And that tissue is about.
There's still a chance. Look, I don't know. Nick said he'd be streaming. I don't think he is streaming. I know in a week or two he gets his sentencing done and he's all done with this. My thoughts are that he's just smarter than Aaron and he's shutting the fuck up until it's done. And you can't blame a guy for that. You can't blame Nick if he's like, I'm not saying anything crazy until my shit is done, inked, on paper, and in the books. And then I shall unload. I'm hoping, but you know, I don't know. You certainly can't blame him if that's the legal advice he got. Shut the fuck up until you're sentenced. You know, that's what it is.
To be severed.
Aaron's like, I wasn't charged with anything and I've been running my mouth about everything. Why can't Nick do the same? It's like,
And I think he had a plan. I think he had a plan of how it was going to go. Well, remember his quote, dead to rights on the felony. Mm-hmm. Dead to rights. It's kind of like.
So here he is again boasting. Again, this isn't going to be a good look for the judge. If Kayla's compiling all these clips for her statement for the victim statement to the judge, this isn't going to look good. He's just taunting the victim essentially through the victim's spouse. That's what everyone's going to see this as if it gets played in court. Think about if these pieces get played in court where he's just taunting Nick because he isn't allowed legally to mention Kayla. Do you think they're not going to figure it out? Do you think the judge is going to look pleasantly upon this behavior?
So that's about done. We got about 48 hours to go, and then we're done with all the legal stuff, or at least.
You just said you don't know what's happening in 48 hours. The day before, you were like, I don't know if we're done or we're going to talk about being done, or I don't remember what's happening, but I'm pretty sure I'm out of the woods. That stupid judge is going to dismiss the felony and all these losers are going to suck my dick.
We'll have the parameters of what that is. With the 48 hours I have left on that, we pretty much have the framework of everything set. But there,
yeah, you're right. It was 48 hours for Save Sport. It's 48 hours till all the legal stuff is done.
I'll say that there's a scent of blood in the water, so it depends on how far we want to push this thing.
This is wild. He's insinuating that like he might go after Kayla for something. She's the victim and you're the perpetrator of a felony live on the air. There's blood in the water. We got him right where we want him over there at the county. So we might, yeah. I hope you do get cocky. I hope you get cocky and try to fucking beat her on something. You're fucking retarded. You should have signed a deal months ago.
And I'll tell you, like, there's a complete win at the end of this tunnel. And I don't know how hard I want to push for it or if I just want to be done.
Dude, if I know the toe, he goes for wins. The toe does not lay down and submit. He always gets another win.
And call it. I'm telling you right now, if you want a little peek behind the scenes,
I'm so glad he's not talking about it. Remember, he's like, I shut up. I haven't talked about my case at all. He never shuts up about it. Yeah, we'd like a peek behind the scenes.
I'm a man who's very conflicted. You know, there's a part of this where I'm kind of like, how greedy do I want to get? You know, and we'll talk more about it hopefully on Friday.
By the way, when you super chat him tomorrow, let him know that I'm considering legal action because I've asked him to stop insinuating and outright declaring to his audience repeatedly that I'm a minor attracted person, or that I sexually assaulted his daughter, or that I have unhealthy relationships with children. All of it. Let him know. I'm asking him to stop. I asked him to stop months and months ago, and he laughed. I'm asking him to stop again. And I'm thinking about taking legal. Let him know. Let him know. Because I really want this to just go away. That's what I want. In earnest. This is causing damage to my company. It's causing damage to my other companies. You're telling people not to work with me. You're trying to discourage partnerships. I'm asking you to stop. I am laying down. I'm going like, enough's enough, man. Please stop. Please lay off. And cut.
We'll be able to talk more about it, but I'm conflicted in a good way at the moment. $5 from Jane and John Doe says, hey, Patrick, did Nick tell you that he admitted your conspiracy to illicit clips before or after admitting to illicit distribution of confidential data?
What's my conspiracy? I'm so lost. We got to go watch this illicit clip because I don't know what was released. Like what? I haven't heard anything about what I did other than he got the file. So
there was more. Look, I know people want to try and pit those two against each other. There's no friendship there.
Listen to this. These people are trying to split Nick and Patrick up, and then he tries to do the same thing. Watch this.
Patrick's just using Nick for content because he's desperate.
I don't use people for content. It is content. Whether I like Nick or not, whether there's no friend, we've never met. We talk. We're friendly. I treat him like a human being. If Aaron would ever talk to me like a human being, I'd talk to him like a human being. There's no human being there. He's a noodle. He's a delusional noodle. A noodle. All right, we'll work on it. The point is, like, yeah, you're right. Nick might be a fuck up. Nick might prove to be a bigger fuck up and might get in trouble. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I just treat people decent. I try to treat people nice, give them the benefit of the doubt. People are saying Ethan Ralph's going to come to your fucking event and fuck it up and start trouble. That might be true. That might be a fucking disaster. I know it'll be handled quickly and he'll be escorted out, but I don't know. Every time he talks to me, he's like a genuine person. All of our DMs, he's a completely normal guy. Hey man, looking forward to it. And I'm leaving Saturday after I'm hanging out with Nick on Friday, and Saturday I'm going to California to see my kid. So this will be a fun trip. Looking forward to it. Like everything's like a normal, nice interaction. I don't fucking know. I'm not trying to start any shit or make shit weird.
Watching Opie serve Patrick Melton was pretty nasty.
We watched that Opie clip today. Who got served? What world are you in? I mean, this is what he has to do. He has the weakest clippers in the game. I don't know who Alyssa is. I think we may have watched the Clippers in the past, but I don't really remember. Will Heron is like a garbage clipper. No offense. I called it from the beginning. Like there's not even like, he doesn't even like edit anything together to like make a cohesive story or narrative. Like, he's just a weak clipper, and you were best buddies with him. Seems like a nice guy. I'm not calling him an idiot. He has a full-time job. Of course, he's not putting a ton of creative input into a clip, but like, So if he's saying anyone who associates with Doom or Citizen M supports pedophilia, it's like Jesus. Andy allows his chat. You guys see it every day. That poignant pachyderm guy every 2 minutes has to do something calling me a pedophile. And he allows that to go on in his chat. He allows it every day. He allows that narrative to continue. He pushes it forward and he hopes it harms my business. Both him and Johnny have said several statements about how they hope it hurts my business and nobody should work with me because of my proclivity to the kids. Keep talking. Actually, please do not keep talking. I'm begging you to quit. You're hurting my company and this is fucked up. Please stop. Please stop.
Opie of all people. But I don't think you can blame one or the other.
Yeah, and Opie owned me. Right.
They both kind of burned themselves on that whole deal. I mean, there was so much evidence to just keep sending over. I mean, they wouldn't.
Okay, I gotta go see now. Alyssa Clips, is it? Alyssa Clips. Guess what? We're not doing Training Tuesday, are we? Proof for Kada hacked Aaron Imholte's email. Alyssa Clips 7 hours ago. Now this is Stabby McStabwood, Firebrand 36. I will never stop laughing at Nick gets charged and convicted. Nick Rekieta's commenting on Stalin 19. He can't comment on this topic here. Not that he really comments here anyway, because he knows it's his own fault. I can say with 100% confidence he had some level of access to air. Where's the proof? Okay, hold on. Alyssa Clips, LawTube clipping channel 6 minutes ago. This is Kiwi Farms. The plot thickens as Elb states in the comments of STMS. I will never stop laughing if that's what we saw. Nick sent me a DM seething about a confidential email I'd sent a couple days earlier to Aaron for his attorney. Nick absolutely had access, and if he didn't want to get caught, he should have practiced self-control. Okay, again, this is Alyssa saying that. Where's the stuff?
Absolutely had.
A screenshot of Alyssa saying he had access is not anything. Aaron Imholte at gmail.com. DMs with Nick Rekieta sent from my iPhone. This is a screenshot of Alyssa Clip's mail where she sent something to Aaron, which she did. And now she's putting out a screenshot of it. Where's Nick putting out a screenshot or saying, I saw an email? There's nothing here. Like, these guys are retarded. I'm right for never having ever gone on Kiwi Farms to read any of this shit. Like, it's never anything. There's never anything. This is a screenshot from Alyssa Clips. Okay. Oh, Alyssa, November 7th. So butthurt you sent our DMs to Aaron to hurt me. Why didn't you send him your nudes like you did to guys in my Discord? Make sure you take his money. Again, any one of these idiots can't shut up. He doesn't say I saw an email. There's no, these guys are retarded. These guys are retarded. Where's anything that proves he had access to email? It's more likely that Aaron went on a show and bragged about Alyssa Clip sending him something, and then Nick messaged her and said, oh, wow, you sent him that thing? Right? I mean, where is it? Where is the stuff? Is this really it? That message proves 100% that he had access to his Gmail. I mean, we're dealing with micro-brained midgets. That really is it. That really is it. Is that it? Or am I missing something? Like, who? Does anyone have anything else that I need to look into? He did. I remember him saying he was DMing with her. He did what? Is there any screenshot or any evidence at all that proves Nick or even insinuates Nick had access to Gmail? You guys are going, you're being obtuse. What are you talking? Show me. Show me. What do I need to look at? I'm looking for, I want the evidence. Melissa Clips, latest videos. I mean, we have a message from Nick going like, oh, Alyssa, you sent DMs to Aaron. And now everybody's going like, proves he hacked my account. I'm being obtuse. I'm being obtuse. This is literally like when everybody's like, I don't know. You guys don't understand law. This is less than even if he sent a message that said, I'm in his email reading it, doesn't prove shit. You got to say something that only you would only know if it was an email. You got to what is it? What is it? I'm trying to read. But literally like putting a clip of you saying he 100% had access is not, that's you putting a clip of you saying what you said. Look, I know I'm a seether and a coper because I'm a seether and a coper and I live next door to Mr. Roper. All right. There's zero proof he had access to his email. I don't understand. Beloved Chatter says, I don't think you're obtuse. I think you're acute. I'm acute.